Okay guys, so this video is literally how I went from a broke warehouse worker, which you can literally see on this video here, completely embarrassed of his life, to literally building freedom on my own terms to live all around the world. In the last year, I've lived in Thailand, I've lived in Bali, and now I'm literally living in Australia, working from my phone. Now, I'm literally no different to any of you guys watching. I wasn't a top A-star student in school. I barely even went to school. Like what I'm about to show you, if you watch the whole of this video, is literally something that any of you can do completely online from your mobile phone. All of us are human. Like there's no difference between me and you. I came across and I found this skill, and you guys can literally do the exact same thing. Now, literally, this is me. Like I still remember these days like it's literally yesterday. I remember them like they're fucking yesterday. I was literally working inside these Amazon warehouses from the sunrise till the sunset. I would literally wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning, barely even had any sleep, drive my way to the warehouse, and I would not get out of there literally until the sunset. I would literally not see a second of sunlight a day. It was absolutely horrible. Look at me there. I was literally clueless, depressed. I literally thought, what am I doing with my life? Like, is this literally all I'm worth? Is this all I'm made of? And it was fucking horrible, guys. I literally remember it like it was yesterday, even though it was 5-6 years ago. And when I was there in those warehouses, I was questioning everything in my head. Literally right before I quit, where I asked to go on holiday leave, to go on a crypto networking event that I was really, really interested in. And they literally just flat out told me no, even though I gave them a very long distance between it. It's not like I was asking them to go on holiday in a week. Like it was a big long time, and they literally just flat out said no. And in my head, I was really questioning, like, what am I really doing? Like, do these guys really care about me? Like, am I literally just a slave to them? And yeah, like, it was horrible because like the crypto networking event was like something I was building my future towards, and I literally couldn't even go on that because like some boss or whatever told me no, and it's bro, it's horrible. I was in the warehouse at 5 a.m. thinking like, is this really what I'm worth? Is this what I'm made to do? I felt completely trapped. Like if anyone's worked warehouse or factory jobs, you literally know that these people track everything you do. That they track your time, they track when you go to the toilet, they track when you go on holiday, they track every time you go make a tea or a coffee. And it proves they literally don't care about you. It's inhumane. That they literally couldn't give a fuck about like what you do. They're literally just tracking your time as if you're just a test monkey. That was actually me for years, guys. It's actually like fucking 2 years of my life. Look at this guy right here. Look like he ain't slept in weeks. I tried to go to university as I thought like it was a responsible move for me to do, but I literally had to drop out. As embarrassing as it is, guys, I literally had to drop out of university due to fucking finances. Like, I never came from like a wealthy family. My father passed away when I was 7 years old. I had a young mum and dad, and they literally did the best they could do to ensure me and my brother could get by. I went to university, and after like a week, I'd spent like most of the money that they gave me on the loan, and I literally had no money. Like, how could I go to university when I have no fucking money? Then what am I going to do? Ask my mum for money? She's probably in debt as well. Like, I had no choice but to drop out. Yeah, when I dropped out of university, it wasn't some like fuck the system moment. Like, it's not like I had it all figured out and I knew what I was going to do. It was a horrible, messy path. I had no clarity at all of what I was doing. I just knew that like staying there was worse than leaving because I literally had no money. Like, how was I even supposed to eat and stuff? Yeah, that's why I left university. And yeah, that's the part people don't really talk about when it comes to like dropping out of uni. Like, a lot of people love to like brag, like, yeah, I'm a uni dropout. Leaving university doesn't mean you just instantly escape the system. Like, I ended up right back where I was, in warehouses, back in environments where like there is no ambition at all around me. I remember like in my last call center job, I sat watching people way older than me. Like, they was in their 40s, still on the same shift as me, still saying, yeah, one day I'm going to get this promotion and I'm going to be doing this, making this money. And yeah, still waiting for promotions that of course never came. Still asking to go on holiday and to use the bathroom even though they're a grown man. And yeah, just seeing that could have like still been me in the same place that I was at back then. That literally scared me more than being broke ever could. Now, where I'm from, Peterborough, UK, if you guys have ever been there, you know it's not a good environment like to be in. And it's completely riddled and full of crime. I can't name one success story from Peterborough. It's literally just people surviving and getting by. Look at me there. I thought I was just put on the planet to literally just fucking survive. And the worst part, guys, like deep down, I knew as a fact I had more in me. I had no idea what. Like, I knew I wasn't a lazy person. I got up, I went to work for 12 hours a day in a fucking warehouse. I obviously wasn't lazy. I wasn't stupid. I was able to get like decent grades in school. I wasn't like an A-star student, but I was a CB student. And I wasn't afraid of hard work. Like, if there was something I could really just put my fucking all into, I know I would be able to do that. I just had nowhere to put that energy. Now, after COVID is where it all kind of changed for me because, again, COVID was just one of them times where like I was just getting just fucked. There was no way of even really getting a job. I was actually working in a factory. I didn't have no like contract or anything, so I couldn't even get fucking furlough. I had some money in the bank and I was thinking, right, what can I do with my life? And I ended up like getting into crypto. I wouldn't say I got lucky, but I made a lot of money back then, and like people can definitely make trading crypto now, and it really did like change my life and the way I view money and stuff like that. As you know, I went fucking all in on crypto. And after COVID ended, like 2021, I began like traveling for literally the first time in my life, really, like on my own. I was able to go to different countries. I went to Mexico, I went to Egypt, and it was just incredible. Like I saw like different countries really for the first time in a very long time. I saw different cultures. And I saw a life that was 100% better than my life in the UK and Peterborough, exposed to like crime and constant heartbreaks in life. So being locked into just one location, one schedule, I could tell now like there's a different path in life that I want to go down. I want to create this location freedom. I want to live in other countries around the world. And I knew this 9 to 5 life, like it just wasn't for me anymore. I could not do it for any longer. So like crypto was my main thing. I was pretty much full time in crypto from 2020 up until 2022. Now, if you followed my story for a while, you know, like 2022, I made some very, very bad mistakes. I lost about $500,000 in the markets, like when the markets were trending down. So like, of course, I was exposed to making money online, but all of a sudden after making like crucial mistakes, I was looking at my bank and it was like, damn, do I have to go back to work again? Now I had like probably like 1 or 2K to my name. I was researching what else could I do to generate income to put back into the markets, because I know like crypto was like really my thing, and I really wanted to get money back in the markets because I knew when they were going to go back up, I could make a shitload of money again. So I tried a load of different things to make money online. I tried e-commerce. It was short-lived. I made some money, but my account was like shut down. So that was very short-lived. I tried to do day trading. I was like studying on a website called like Baby Pips, trying to do day trading on like demo accounts. Going from like crypto to like day trading is a very different strategy. I didn't feel like it was for me. It didn't feel natural. I also tried OFM like a very long time ago. Again, that just felt unnatural to me. It's not really part of my personality to be doing things like that, until I stumbled across something called high ticket sales, and this literally saved my ass during the bear market. So I found out that you could literally find an influencer, these like big famous guys, and you could book sales calls for their courses and mentorships in their DMs, like, because obviously they're not going to be in their own DMs. And if you do this, you get 5 to 10% of every deal that closes. So just to put this into perspective, a $10,000 sale, you get $500 in comms. Now imagine hitting 10 of these a month. You're making $5,000 a month. So literally all of a sudden, I was making double what people were making in a 9 to 5, and I could reinvest back into crypto. And this literally saved my ass, because when I went back into the bull markets the second time, I ran up $500,000 again. So in the beginning of 2024, I was able to move to Thailand. And that trip blew my mind, because I knew about sales and I did sales. I didn't do sales for any of these guys. I did sales for a very different niche. But I saw people around me. There was like so many people that were living around me, like doing sales, living remotely. Like people literally right next to me in the coffee shops were jumping on Google Meets, closing deals on the phone and getting paid. Like it was literally like something out of a movie. Didn't have to make no investments, didn't have to make any content, didn't have any audience, literally no running costs on a business. You get 100% of the money you make in commissions. Literally just conversations to decisions equals money. Literally, pretty much everyone around me in Thailand was doing it. And that is when I realized how strong and powerful sales actually is. Not only did it change my life, it changed pretty much everyone's life that was in Thailand at that time. People were making anything from 5 to 30K a month online, just closing deals for other people and keeping their costs low. And seeing this made me become a fucking beast at sales, and I was charging a higher price on my own crypto offer, just by mastering another skill. And the next year onwards, I was able to travel like places like Dubai, Bangkok, Bali, and literally now living in Australia, working from my laptop. In December of 2024, I was able to fly my whole family to Phuket for Christmas. That trip cost me £15,000. I was able to pay my mum's mortgage deposit of £40,000. I was able to put on many of my hometown friends. I achieved the freedom to work from anywhere in the world and live the life that I want to live and give back to the people that I love. Now in this photo, these are the boys in the 1%. Our private network of entrepreneurs making anything from 10K to 700K per month. And ultimately, this journey that I've been on my whole life, that is the reason that I built the Runway. I help people just like you, stuck in shitty jobs in the UK, not knowing where the hell to go, not knowing where your true path is in life to really get what you want out of it. Now, inside the 1%, we will literally help you learn sales from zero, even if you've never sold anything in your life. Even if you've never had a sales job, you never sold a car, it does not matter. This is a completely different ball game. You will literally learn sales from zero. We will run you through like role plays constantly all the time where you can set on the phone with confidence, you can handle objections, control conversations, and close deals properly. In the Runway, we will help you build a monetizable skill that you can use anywhere in the world. You can go and live in Brazil, you can live in America, you can still live in the UK if you want to, you can live in Australia, you can live in Thailand, you can live in Bali. It doesn't matter. With this skill, you can live fucking anywhere in the world. Now, how we train you? Live role plays under pressure with a highly skilled sales team that have been doing sales for fucking years, doing consistent 5-figure months. Direct feedback and corrections from a community that literally sells for a living. And of course, not only are we going to train you up, and we will move you into real opportunities where you can get placed on sales offers where you can earn anything from 2 to 15k a month. We want a private network of entrepreneurs, so we are very, very well connected in the sales space. As long as you guys put the work in, you guys are going to get introductions to many real remote sales interviews around the world, and ongoing coaching and management once deployed. So you guys are always going to be sharpening up your sales skills. And I'm not promising super fast money, guys. You guys are going to have to put the work in. It's not like crypto where you can put $100 in a coin and the next minute you're rich. It's a more consistent and stable ball game. But I guarantee you guys, if you show up, you stay coachable and you do the work, your life can change very, very fast. Now, the Runway is not for lazy people. It's not for shortcut seekers. It's not for passive income hunters. It's something where you put the work in and you get the fucking reward. Now, being a member of the 1% Runway, this isn't just like every other sales academy, right? You get guaranteed interview introductions. One of the coaches in the Runway is a big sales manager, so we have no problem with placing you guys on roles once you learn how to sell. Every member of the 1% Runway gets access to all of the 1% weekly seminars. So as you know, I run a private network, the 1%, full of entrepreneurs that make anything from 10 to 700k a month. All the boys in the Runway get full access to all the 1% calls. We have a private Runway Discord/network. So not only will you have full access to me and the team in the 1% Runway, you guys will literally have access to lots of other people around the world doing the exact same thing as you, that you can also sharpen your skills alongside. Network, meet up, do whatever the fuck you want with. And in real life access. So in the 1% network, we run trips and masterminds all around the world. If you guys are making the online money, you guys can pull through, connect with the top entrepreneurs that we have around the world inside the 1%. The 1% Runway is the pathway into the 1%, our private network. Once you guys are making online money and you show us proof, you guys can get access into the 1% ecosystem and join our private network of entrepreneurs. So meet the rest of our team. So this is Govinda. Govinda is the head coach of the Runway. This guy is 18 years old, and this video is now outdated actually. He said he's making 13k a month. This guy is now making 18k a month at 18 years old. This guy has been doing sales for fucking years. He's scaled up multiple mentorships around the world. And this guy is going to be on you guys. He's going to make sure you guys become top tier appointment setters. This guy has closed over 500k and he scaled numerous sales teams as a management to 6 figures. So this is Edward, one of our biggest successes so far since starting the 1% Runway. He completely hated his old job. I was a project coordinator in the dental engineering field. Now, he saw so many people online that were making ridiculous money online. And one day he decided and he took the jump that this is not for me anymore. Like, I'm not going to sit here in this job I hate watching other people make money online. So he invested in the Runway and now he's making 4k British pounds, so about 6k US dollars online appointment setting. And he's leveling up inside the 1% Collective, our private network of entrepreneurs. All because he took a risk on himself. He invested in the Runway. He learned a high leverage skill, and now he's living in Vietnam, printing money every day, posting wins every day in the 1% Runway. I think yesterday he did about £350 in commissions, just yesterday, online, on his phone in Vietnam, keeping his costs low and investing his money into other things like crypto. And man, just look at Edward right here, living the life out in Thailand, doing his thing. Why you failed in the past, it wasn't because you're lazy. It's not because you're stupid. It's because you had no real skill. No feedback loop, no pressure, no standards, no one telling you the truth to why you're not hitting your goals. You were consuming and you weren't performing. You weren't out there getting in the trenches. And in the 1% Runway, we're going to make sure you get in the trenches. We're going to make sure you're trained and you sell efficiently. The real problem is that right now, you're alone. You have no environment that helps push you to succeed. And there's no consequences for underperforming because everybody else around you is underperforming. Potential doesn't get rewarded, performance does. Now, the Runway isn't just information. It's skill training, pressure, feedback, opportunity. You don't just learn You get in the trenches yourself when you perform. So hopefully this is sunk in to some of you guys. I will leave the link in the description for you guys to get in touch with the Runway if that's something that you guys are interested in. If not, drop me a follow on Instagram. You guys will see me posting on there active every day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this is sunk in for some of you guys. Hopefully it's giving you some motivation to push forward. Peace out. See you guys in the next one.